Welcome people to my new channel. If you haven't already, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, as there will be some great fun and strategic gameplay coming soon. In this video I'm going to go through the guns I use for a general game of Airsoft. To start off, here you see my nice but fairly old G&G Warthog. This is the 9-inch version that was given to me as a present from my brother. It is stock now, but I'll show you the process of modifications throughout the video. Firstly, I am removing the stock amplifier and replacing it with the Xcortech compact tracer. However, I have to use this adapter to allow it to screw on. Here you see I am unscrewing the stock amplifier and swapping it for the tracer. It is quite a long process as the thread is quite big on the gun. It might look like it's backwards, but for this, for right is loose and left is tight. It is confusing at times. As you can see, you can probably tell that the end of my tracer is broken because it has been shot through various games, and I have lost the cap once from this, but I am arranging to get a new one soon. This tracer was bought from Extreme Airsoft, so I'll drop a link in the description if you guys want to go get one. So now I'm going to be adding these nice grips that I brought off Amazon, pack of 4 for a tenner. Very easy to put on. Just line up the eyelets, slide it on. You can cut them down if you obviously have a shorter rail, but they give you great grip, great manoeuvrability of the gun, and they help a lot. So now I'm just going to give it a quick look, see if it's all on and in contact, make sure they don't come off when I manoeuvre the gun. I would recommend these grips for anybody out there. They're great, comfortable, and work very well. Moving on, I've got this nice little foregrip that I had spare. It's very slim, allows me to angle the gun around corners easy, doesn't get in the way of anything, and it helps my gameplay a lot. It's fairly easy to put on. You unscrew the screws, you slide it into the eyelets, and once it's in, you just tighten it up with an Allen key, and there you go, it's on. As I said, it's very slimline, looks great on your gun, and it's got that bit of style towards it as well. Swiftly moving on, I've got this red dot. It came with the gun, so I'm not sure with the make, but it does great. Different loads of settings on it, colours, lights, brightnesses of the actual sight of it itself, and it's fairly easy, simple to put on. But however, with how the rail of the gun is, I can only attach it with one screw, whereas you would have to attach it with 2, which is the only downfall about this sight with this gun. I also have a sight protector as well because I don't want my lens getting shot out. So these are like 15 quid from your local airsoft store, or mine is Extreme Airsoft. Very simple to put on, just unscrew the little nut, put it on, screw it back up, and it's tight. Here you see it as it's finished. would recommend something like this, as it looks nice, it's fairly cheap to do. I know the gun doesn't have a stock on it yet, but I am in the process of actually buying one, but it's actually trying to find a place where it has it in stock for the one that I want, as it's slimline and good for fitness of the shoulder. Here you see my Tokyo Marui High Kappa 4.3. It's completely stock, so I can't really say nothing much about it, but it's the first pistol or sidearm I've ever had. It's done me well, it's never really failed on me, no problems with it whatsoever. Here you can see it's pretty clean on the inside, but it's all black, so yeah, good gun. Now moving on to my Salient Arms High Kappa 5.1. I brought this second hand and it came with an upgraded magwell. It's a very good gun, shoots accurately, not much recoil to it, therefore I like it very much. For this gun, I am looking to upgrade the internals by adding some cow buffers, a cow guide rod, AIP 120 recoil, an AIP loading nozzle, an AIP 140 nozzle spring, and an AIP guide rod. I would recommend getting a gun like this, as they are very reliable and they're very accurate and good to use. They feel well to shoot as well. Here you see the mags that I use. So I have the PTS mags, hold 120 rounds roughly. Then there's the Honey Badger stubby mags, same again, 120 rounds roughly. And then some New Pro 120 mags as well. I also have the stock TM mag that comes with the High Kappa 4.3, and then I have 3 extra mags that hold roughly 28 rounds, and then an extended mag which is roughly 60 rounds. They all work well, hold gas great, and they've never failed me. On my Insta I said I'll do a bit of a Q&A, so I've got a few questions here that some people have asked me. Starting off with my mate Ben, he asked me what gun am I going to get next. Well, the gun that I'm next going to get is probably a TM 416 recoil or a Mark 18, as they are quite really good reliable guns and I've tested them out and I like the feel of them. Another question I got was from my friend Andy. He said, when am I going to get a gun that is reliable? Well, I have had some up and downs with this gun that I've got now, but I'm not going to give up on it, as it's a good gun. It just is kind of breaking through wear and tear, I should say. But I am looking to Polar Star, but obviously I've got to see how cost effective that is for me and if it's going to be worth it or not. So the final question I got was from Scott.T96. He said, have I ever played like a zombies game in Airsoft? Yes, I have. We usually play them at the end of games if people have got still BBs in their mags and that, and they just want to get rid of them, have a bit of fun at the end of the night, so you leave on a happy note instead of people being annoyed at other people. But it's great fun. Honestly, I enjoy it myself, whether I'm a zombie or not. It is very fun. Just trying to get all the other people out, it's great. So it's the end of the video now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more gameplay roughly in about a week's time when I can get back out in the field. See ya.